Welcome to the last Elite Blast the Populace for this update. So guys, we have a new update right around the corner, and this is going to be the final days, essentially, of this update 47. So the boss that we're playing this week is Elite Blast the Populace, and this one is kind of in the mid-range, so not too easy, but not too difficult either. So let me just show you guys the modifiers. So the boss health is at 70%, the boss speed is though a little bit faster at 120%. The band attack, which is really nice, doesn't care about the pyroclastic rocks, you can just set it next to the boss and it's going to defeat it by itself. And also goes well with this next tower, the Ice, which got banned, which is mainly used as a damage amplification tower. The Mad Ban is pretty self-explanatory, I think, and then the Super Monkey and the VTSG if you guys are into defending with the Super Monkeys. Now the starting cash is also 650, which usually gets increased just by a little bit just so you get the farming going. And also they banned all of the farming heroes, so you can choose from 5 heroes, and I thought the Quincy is gonna be one of the better choices. So let's get the farming started. I don't think we're gonna be trying too hard on the farming, so no IMF farming or anything like that. I'm just gonna be buying, you know, the normal marketplaces into, I guess, the favorite trades boat. So let's start off by having a farm like this. This, by the way, right spot over here, it is amazing for farming. You have, I think, at least 5 if not 6 farms in the range of a Monkey City village. That's amazing. So by this point, I guess a lot of you guys have already watched some of the early access videos that basically everyone put out yesterday. So my question is, how is the new update looking, guys? How is the new Spike Factory Paragon looking? What are your thoughts on it? I can tell you just from trying this thing out, it was really strong. It was a degree 1 that I only got in my video. That's because I wanted to just save the degree 100 for a full test to see how far it can go by itself. But I can tell you, that thing is definitely a unique Paragon, and they did really well in just integrating all the tier 5s into like the Paragon itself. And when I'm saying this, yes, I am looking at the NG Paragon. There's, by the way, this new map called Puppets, which is a rework of Tarpits, and there is an Easter egg happening on that map. Now the Easter egg, as far as I could tell, I don't know, like the ground starts shaking and there are like these orange cracks that you can see after a while, and I'm not sure how to trigger it, but it would be really cool if like the map transforms into the old one, right, the tar pits. Actually, I've been just kind of thinking of taking a detour in the way that we farm. I was thinking of getting a balloon trap. Actually, this is not the way you do it, by the way, but I am gonna do it like this. Let me get the trap first, and then let's try and make a little bit of cash off this trap, and then let's buy, I don't know, just like marketplace into the Monkey City as we normally do. Okay, let me sell a bunch of these farms. Let's make sure we get it like this. We can get some discounts as well, so why not? This is all worth it. Cool, like this. Get the Monkeyopolis going. All right, so 39 ending. So here is how we're doing. So just the balloon trap, we have the Miniopolis at this point because only one farm has been sacrificed. I bought a couple of marketplaces, and actually I'm gonna take a break with just buying defenses, honestly. So let's go like this. Let me buy one more marketplace, and now I think I'm gonna go for something like the Elite Defender because yeah, the snipers are allowed. So let's have the Elite Defender like here on the side. I'm gonna have the money for the sniper in a second though, so let's just buy this guy. There we go. Switch him to first actually because I can see some balloons incoming. And again, look at this thing, the rock blocking the vision and the sniper cannot attack. Yeah, this is getting a little bit annoying. Round 48, how is everything looking? We have a couple of regrow purples, so Quincy is our only camel popping power at this point. Oh, we need to buy something else. This is not looking good. We're leaking a lot of these guys. Let me just buy the boat as fast as possible. Is this gonna be fine? No. Alright, I'm going to retry last round, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to buy this guy a little bit faster. We're going for a merchantman and a favorite traits, which we want to have anyways, just so we increase the sell price in all these farms. Quincy's level 3 ability is on cooldown, and we can afford to lose a little bit of lives, just like not too many at this point, just so we just need to survive this round. That's about it. Oh no, we triggered a skull though. Is this going to be better than last time? I think it is. We're going to lose a decent chunk of lives. 61, 60, 57. Oh my god. So we're losing lives. That's triggering the passive ability of the Elite Defender. He's attacking faster, and he's proccing the next god even faster. Yeah, it goes like that sometimes, but it's gonna be fine. We survived this, it seems like. So 63 lives, not too bad. And as soon as this guy pops, round 49, that's a very late pop. But there we go, we get the tier 1 done. So very important. Oh, don't tell me this guy's not in range. I think he's not. He's barely not in range of the favorite trade, but that's fine. All right, so let's sell the Elite Defender. Let me buy one more Central Market, I guess. What else are we buying? Do we want to get the Hot Shot? Probably not. Let's just keep everyone like this. Have the trap as far away as possible here, and I think we're just gonna be buying Central Markets for the next few rounds, I think. All right, so let me start selling up some of these farms. Let's go like this. We should have done this a little bit earlier, but I think it's fine. Let's get the Banana Central. We want to get an overclock for it as well. I think this spot here is gonna be very good. Go like this, and bam, there we go. Let's get this guy overclocked. And now, how do we want to defend the tier 2 is my question, because the best tower and the tower that I usually defend with, which is the mat, is banned. I was actually thinking of doing one of two things. Number one, we place a couple of farms and we actually get about $100,000 and we buy the Flying Fortress, which is going to start collecting pops for like the tier 5 as well, and it's going to be nice. Or we just go the usual route, which is going to be something like the Carpet of Spikes. I was thinking maybe that's going to be enough. So let's actually just keep placing a couple of BRS first, because we're not in a hurry exactly. Yeah, I think we should go for a Spy Factory. No, so let's try and have it here on the side. It's not going to be in range of the village, but that's fine. It is going to be in range. Oh, that's a lot of balloons, by the way. It is going to be in the range of the favorite trades boat, which is actually the thing that I care about more. Let's buy one more BRF. This guy is in fact going to be the Wall Street, so he's going to collect automatically from all of these guys. Just being, you know, a little bit with these banana farmers. Don't want to spend a bunch of monkey money on them, so trying to be efficient with it. And let's see if the tier 5 Carpet Spike by itself is going to be enough to defeat the boss. And it's not looking too hot, guys. Oh my god, it's not looking good. Alright, so this Carpet Spikes is not exactly doing the damage. Let me use the ability once, but I'm actually not going to buy a defensive tower yet. Let's chill for a second. Let me get the Wall Street. This thing is going to collect from all of these farms by itself. But essentially the idea with this is just to progress the farming and just worry about the boss in a second, because once you get the economy going, you can just buy some expensive stuff and they're going to pop the boss pretty fast, right? So let me actually see if we can afford a Flying Fortress now, which we're eventually going for the Ace Paragon, right? So if we can get the Flying Fortress now, it is going to be collecting pops until we get to tier 5. I mean, yeah, this boss is kind of making it like he's past like 60% of the track already for sure. So let me buy the Flying Fortress. Let's see how much of a difference this guy is going to make in combination with the Carpet of Spikes. This is a very, very expensive defense, by the way, for the tier 2. But the good thing is that we got the farming going really nicely. So I think that these guys should be able to take this one down in a decent amount of time, right? It's round 70, by the way, and we just triggered the heat bar. Yes, alright, doing amazing. Round 73, super late pop, but we got the Flying Fortress. This thing has got so far 100. Okay, that's not a lot of pops, 120k, alright. But we do get the pop on the tier 2. It's a pretty late one, but I think we're just gonna sell the Carpet Spikes, just reinvest all the cash. And I do want to be keeping the Flying Fortress so that we can use it for the tier 5. So let's go like this, and let me just buy a bunch of these 420 farms. Alright, so tier 3 boss is on the field with 1.19 million HP. That's a little bit less, obviously, than usual, but we want to defend this thing with the Dark Paragon, probably because it's the cheapest. I do, however, want to let the Flying Fortress attack and get some pops, actually. So let's not buy any Paragons yet. Let's just keep farming for the next few rounds, I think. Okay, so I think we started with about 200-something thousand pops. We're now double that. We're at 500,000 already, which is really nice. And especially now with this new Ultra Boost that I bought, yeah, these stacks should be going quite fast, I think. Alright, we're running into a little bit of trouble with this Flying Fortress, and it's that it's popping the boss super slow, but it's popping the normal round super fast. This is only gonna be the second skull, keeping my 900,000 HP left. So what I'm saying is we need to get a Paragon, and we need to get the Paragon ASAP. And let's have the Paragon like this. It's gonna be the dark one because it's the cheapest one out of all of them. Let's go like this. We have another Dark Monkey up top, which is going to be the last tier 5. And I'm just going to buy the Apex Plasma Master. I'm going to put in, like, I don't know, not too much cash in it, honestly, because I want to sell it afterwards. So just, like, put 50k in it. That's going to be a degree, what, 12? I think I saw. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, look at this thing. Just degree 12 on the Dark Paragon. I mean, it's round 91, halfway through, though, with the boss HP. I don't know, guys. This is getting a little bit dicey. There we go. Getting the damage going a little bit. Alright, so we summoned these rocks, and it's keeping the balloons. Oh, my God. It's keeping all the Juggernaut balls inside. Look at this thing, yes. I mean, it's even creating more rocks, and it's kind of closing up the circle even further. It's kind of harming itself in a way. But yeah, this Dark Paragon, man, this is just like so good versus Blast the Populace, and it is, there we go, we actually get it done. I thought it was gonna be like the mid-90s, honestly, but yeah, these rocks, they just kind of make everything go faster, right? Alright, so last HP bar, and after this thing is done, I'm gonna check the pops on the Ace, actually, and I'm gonna sell the Dark Paragon. So there we go, that was the tier 3, not too complicated. Let's collect our reward. Let me sell the Dark Paragon, and then let me check the pops on the Flying Fortress. 1.2 million, that's actually really good. I mean, keep in mind, this guy's gonna be our main firepower until we basically tier 5, so he's gonna be collecting a lot more than 1.3 million pops. I think it's gonna be at least like 3 plus, maybe even 4 million pops before the end of this. But let's get ready for the next tier, which is gonna be tier 4, and I want to buy the Sub Paragon for this one. So let's go like this. Let me buy all the tier 5s. I did buy a Submergence Support, which is serving as a decamo for our Flying Fortress. I'm just gonna make this guy into the Energizer. Yeah, tier 4 is out. Let me just try and upgrade some of these guys a little bit more, just so we get a tiny bit of a higher degree on the sub paragon. I'm gonna put all the money that we have into this thing. Honestly, that's degree 47, I think it was, which is gonna be great enough for the tier 4 for sure, and then for the tier 5 it's gonna do a little bit of damage as well. So there we go. As you guys might be noticing, I'm buying towers that are not exactly range limited, so we're looking for global towers that are not gonna be affected by the fact that Blast the Populace reduces the range of all towers. But yes, 47 is a little bit too strong for tier 4 Blast the Populace, especially when tier 4 Blast the Populace has like 70% of its max HP. It's a little annoying though when these rocks appear because you cannot damage it, so this guy is guaranteed to make it a little bit further down the track, but that just gives the ace a little bit more time to get a lot more pops. I think I said that this guy's gonna be at like 3 to 4 million pops by the end of this thing. He's at 3 million pops already at round 106. That's really good. There we go, 2 skulls left, actually 2 HP bars left and 1 skull left, and yeah, this guy's at about what, like quarter, maybe like 30% of the track in, but the rounds are progressing pretty fast, round 109. So again, not the fastest pops on all of these bosses that we've had so far. I mean, we are taking our time, sometimes on purpose like the tier 2, but sometimes it's just like the damage is not there. Yeah, there we go, we get the clear on the tier 4. That's really nice. Alright, so one more tier of boss remaining. This is going to be obviously with the Ace Paragon that we've been getting ready for. So round 119, 1.4 million, but we already have the tier 5 with 5 million pops on it. Just amazing stuff overall. I already have the helicopter, so let's just sell all of these farms and see how much money we're going to end up with. Alright, this is going to leave us with 2.3 million. Okay, so let me just buy a couple of these small planes. Let's buy the tier 5. So let's see what's the degree on the Ace Paragon going to be. Okay, there we go. So let's put all of the money that we have into this guy. No damage amplification towers, just keep everyone like this. We're at $0 and this is a 59 on the Ace Paragon. I think this should be more than enough, right? Let's set this guy to Wing Monkey and let's go. 24.5 million HP on Blast the Populace, and this guy's HP seems to be going down pretty fast because the 59 Goliath is actually super powerful. Is a 59 Spike gonna be able to do this? Not exactly sure, because that thing is playing a little bit off. It's playing a little bit off of this ability. If you guys saw the landmine ability, which is really strong, so those landmines do a lot of damage, but the ability is just on a super long cooldown. So when it comes to Blast the Populace specifically, because he delays your cooldowns, it might be a little bit problematic. So let's just use the bombardment ability because we're not gonna get to use it for a while. I don't think we're about to proc a skull. Yeah, there it is, 125. That was a fun boss, not too difficult but not too easy at the same time as well. You know, just getting a little bit spicy with all of these towers that you're allowed and not allowed to use. Are we gonna end it off with the bombardment ability? Barely. There we go. We are finishing the job with 2 paragons, which is, I guess, more than enough because the boss is at 70% HP. But that was the last boss, guys. That was the last one for update 47. The next one is gonna be next week, hopefully, if everything goes to plan on 48. That's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'm gonna see you all in the next one.